I wanted to give you a little glimpse into our AP exam review module because it is really lengthy. You're going to start off with a checklist first. What you'll see on the checklist are the 7 units that are going to be tested, and each unit is divided into its subunits. So you're going to follow the directions that are provided, and you're going to identify at least 3 units that you plan on reviewing this week and a little bit of next week as well. Once you've decided what those units are, you'll respond with whatever those units are. I am going to review units, and then you'll tell me which ones they are. Once you've posted your reply, it will unlock the remainder of the module. Actually, I'm going to go back to the module so you can see how everything's been opened up. So you'll see that the remainder of the module is now opened up. I've divided it into the 7 tested units, so you'll see all 7 units there. And then in addition, I put a lab-based unit and then units 8 and 9. Now I know you're thinking, why are units 8 and 9 on there? And many of you are moving on after high school. You're going to college and you're going to be taking chemistry courses there, or you're going into a chemistry related field. And I want you to have this information at your disposal. You can print, you can put together a nice little review book for yourself. So those are there, completely optional. If you are taking the test, I would refrain from doing units 8 and 9 until after you've taken your test. Now what you'll see for each individual unit are 3 different categories. Most of them have 3 different categories. So you have at least 1 video review, and these are the video reviews that were pushed out by College Board. So for example, if I go to intermolecular forces and I click on the video, those always come up first. Now, sometimes there's more than 1 video, and I will warn you, some of the videos are really long, but you'll see what the video is over. So this is over 3.1 through 3.3. If you feel comfortable with those subsections, you don't have to watch these videos. In fact, you don't have to watch any of them. I just thought it would be a nice place to put all of the videos so you're not having to search back and forth where they are. I will give you another warning that the videos start by going over the free response on the previous video. So for example, I think on the very first video, unit 1.1, unfortunately they didn't really go in sequential order when they put these videos together. So video 1.1 starts with 20 minutes of them answering an acid-base FRQ. Feel free to fast forward. You don't have to sit through those questions that they're answering. I would recommend getting to the content for that specific unit, jotting down some things that you feel are important, and then moving on. The next thing you'll see after the videos, again, they're optional, they're just there for you if you'd like to review. Here's somebody else's voice besides my own. Then you'll see what I'm calling our cheat sheets. Now, what I typically do with these is I print them and I put them together in a nice little spiral for you. It's a review book. But since we're not going to be together for me to give you a review book, I have provided these here for you. I think it would be a wonderful idea for you to print these and put them in sequential order, especially if you're taking the exam in a few days. If you don't have a printer, no big deal. I would recommend maybe jotting down some of the more important information, maybe creating like a 1-pager of really important concepts for each unit. After the cheat sheet, what you'll see is the FRQ quiz. Now you need to submit at least 3 quizzes in order to receive credit. So most of the quizzes, with the exception of equilibrium, are 25 minutes, just like the FRQs that you're going to see on the 14th. So you'll take the quiz, and what you'll see is just 1 FRQ, and the FRQ is going to be divided into different subsections, but you'll see the FRQ posted there. Now the only way for you to submit your answers is by uploading a file, exactly the way you're going to do it on the AP exam on the 14th. So you can type your answers in a Word document, you can save them and upload that file. Alternately, you can write your answers on a sheet of notebook paper, take a photo, and submit a photo. You're not going to scan your photo and change it into a PDF. You are only going to take a photo, leave it as a JPEG, and upload your file. So you're going to choose the file from your desktop, maybe practice taking a photo on your phone, sending it to your email on your laptop, iPad, so on or so forth, and getting really accustomed to that process. So once you put in your file, you've uploaded your file, you'll submit the quiz. Now, fun information for you. Once you've submitted the quiz, you're gonna see the answer key. So if you scroll to the bottom, you should see the answer key pop up at the very bottom of the page. You may wanna click on it and make the file a bit larger for you to see. But I thought it was important that you get immediate feedback on each of the FRQs that you're practicing. Now, I do realize that you must turn 3 of these in, and this is where your grade is coming from. If you do not submit any answers on your first attempt, you may not submit again. So you only get 1 submission. I must see some kind of work on that submission. You can't just resubmit my answer key to get full credit. So nonetheless, for every FRQ, I've posted my answers at the bottom as well. If you find a mistake in my answers, or if you have a question about my answers, please by all means ask. So to recap what you're going to do, you're selecting 3 different units that you feel you need to review, at least 3 different units. You have videos and cheat sheets provided for each one. The only exception is Unit 4. There isn't a cheat sheet for Unit 4, but there is a review, or a review video. You have an optional video to watch or videos to watch. You have a cheat sheet to review and perhaps print if you have a printer available. And then the obligation, you must submit 3 FRQs. Now, if you're taking the AP exam on the 14th, you just get a freebie grade just for taking that test, and you will be done for the 6 weeks. If you do not take the test on the 14th, you will have some additional assignments to complete afterwards. But your grade is coming from submitting 3 FRQs this week. If you have questions, let me know. If you need additional clarification, please let me know. If something isn't opening up, please let me know. We're down crunch time now, making sure we're ready and preparing ourselves to the best of our ability.